So here in general topics, I will be presenting the networks of gene regulation and metabolism signaling cascades in a cell paths from the genome to cellular function, multicellular systems, and the typical questions of system biology. So in system biology, you will be learning, which I have already discussed in the last 3-4 lectures, that networks of genes, proteins, and metabolic or metabolites. Here you can see the nodes or vertices in red color, which could be genes, metabolites, or proteins, and then links or edges, which are regulation, reactions, or physical bindings. So here, systems biology, what are the main challenges? Genes produce enzymes which catalyze metabolic reactions. You can see the E. coli has about 4,000 genes and then about 1,200 metabolic reactions are present or possibly. Entangled. Now, what is the challenge? Then on the right side, it represents the gene regulation process, which appears to be highly complex. And that is why you need to enter. So the highly heterogeneous structures are present, which is highly difficult to unravel or understand with your open eyes or manually. Now, in order to understand the network structure, you need to go for the how the structures perform dynamic tasks. Then, what is the role of biomass and how the distribution of metabolic fluxes are possible, response of the system to metabolic perturbations. So the take-home message here is you need to understand when there is perturbation in the network, you need to also understand, for example, brain activity, epidemic spreading of the disease in social networks, transport logistics, organization of metabolic fluxes. Understand the gene regulation, where you need to understand the digital functions versus continuous stochastic biochemical implementations, predicting biological patterns, and then decision process or distributed computation in biology. It says in one of the essay paper, mathematics is biology's next microscope, only better. In biology, large number of functionally diverse and frequently multifunctional sets of elements interact selectively and non-linearly to produce coherent rather than complex behaviors. Then, as I mentioned, the general topics, networks of gene regulation and metabolism signaling cascades, paths from the genome and cellular function, multicellular function, and the typical questions.